It's a harsh reality, but some people in our lives take pleasure in causing harm and chaos. Imagine sharing moments, trusting someone, only to discover they are the very source of your turmoil. This unsettling revelation is not uncommon, and today we dive deep into a topic that's as fascinating as it is frightening. Recognizing the signs you're dealing with a toxic individual. Whether it's a colleague, a friend, or even a family member, these individuals can be masters of deception, hiding their true nature behind charm and charisma. Today, we're not just exploring this dark side of human behavior out of curiosity. Understanding these signs can be life-changing. The Stoics, renowned for their wisdom, believed in the power of perception and the importance of living a life guided by reason and virtue. By identifying and understanding these toxic traits, we can protect our peace of mind and cultivate healthier relationships, staying true to the Stoic principles of wisdom and self-control. Stay with us as we uncover 5 telltale signs of a toxic individual. By the end of this video, you'll not only be better equipped to spot these behaviors, but also learn practical ways to safeguard your mental health and well-being. And if you appreciate what we're doing here, a simple favor I'll ask from you is to hit the subscribe button, and please don't skip any part of the video. You won't want to miss our special bonus section, where I'll share an effective strategy for setting firm boundaries with these individuals. Let's embark on this journey of self-awareness and resilience together. Have you ever been captivated by someone who seemed perfect at first glance, only to feel unease as time went on? These charming individuals often have a way of lighting up a room, making everyone around them feel special and valued. They know exactly what to say to make you feel like you've just made a new best friend. At first, it feels incredible to be in their orbit, but soon you might start noticing little cracks in their facade. This is where the Stoic teachings guide us to look beyond the surface and seek the truth through rational thought and observation. Stay tuned as we delve into the first sign of a toxic individual: manipulation. This subtle yet destructive behavior can leave you feeling confused and powerless. We'll explore how to recognize manipulation and use Stoic principles to protect yourself. And don't forget, if you're finding this information valuable, hit that like button and let us know your thoughts in the comments. Your engagement helps us continue providing insightful content. By the end of this video, not only will you be able to identify these harmful traits, but you'll also learn how to maintain your inner peace and integrity in the face of toxicity. Remember, the wisdom of the Stoics is timeless, offering us tools to navigate even the most challenging relationships with grace and strength. So, let's dive in and uncover these signs together. 1. Manipulation. Have you ever found yourself doubting your own reality after a conversation with someone? Perhaps you questioned whether your memory was accurate or felt compelled to apologize when you weren't at fault. This unsettling experience is often the result of manipulation, a tactic frequently employed by toxic individuals. Manipulation can be subtle, making it difficult to identify at first, but its effects can be profoundly damaging. Manipulators use a variety of tactics to control others and bend situations to their advantage. One common method is gaslighting, where they make you doubt your perceptions, memories, and even your sanity. For instance, imagine confronting a friend about a hurtful comment they made. Instead of acknowledging it, they twist the narrative, making you feel overly sensitive or misremembering the situation. This can erode your confidence and leave you reliant on the manipulator's version of reality. The Stoics, particularly Epictetus, emphasize the importance of maintaining clarity of thought and perception. They teach us to observe situations rationally and not be swayed by the manipulations of others. Another tactic is guilt tripping, where manipulators evoke guilt to control your actions. They might say things like, "If you were really my friend, you'd do this for me," making you feel obligated to comply. The Stoic principle of understanding what is within our control and what is not is crucial here. We cannot control others' actions or emotions, only our response to them. By recognizing manipulation for what it is, we can maintain our emotional balance and integrity. Manipulators are also skilled at playing the victim to gain sympathy and control. They create scenarios where they appear helpless, making you feel responsible for their well-being. Over time, this can lead to emotional exhaustion as you continually prioritize their needs over your own. Marcus Aurelius advises us to be wary of those who display signs of manipulation and to maintain our inner peace by not allowing their tactics to disturb our emotional equilibrium. Let's take a moment to reflect. Have you ever experienced any of these manipulative behaviors? How did you respond? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experiences can help others recognize and deal with manipulation in their own lives. As we delve deeper into this topic, it's important to remember that recognizing manipulation is the first step. The next step is to protect yourself by setting clear boundaries. In our next section, we'll explore the lack of empathy, another key trait of toxic individuals, and how Stoicism can help you navigate these challenging relationships. Stay tuned and don't forget to like this video if you're finding it helpful. Engaging with the audience, sharing personal experiences, and reflecting on how manipulation has affected you can make this content more relatable and impactful. This not only helps in identifying manipulative behavior, but also in developing strategies to counter it using Stoic wisdom. Keep watching as we continue to uncover the signs of toxic individuals and arm you with the knowledge to protect your well-being. 2. Lack of empathy. Imagine sharing a deeply personal story with someone, hoping for a comforting response, but instead you're met with indifference or even mockery. This experience can be profoundly isolating and is a hallmark of dealing with someone who lacks empathy. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, is crucial for forming meaningful connections and maintaining healthy relationships. Yet, some individuals are completely devoid of this essential trait, making interactions with them particularly challenging. People who lack empathy often fail to recognize or care about the impact of their actions on others. They might dismiss your feelings, make insensitive comments, or show a blatant disregard for your well-being. This behavior can manifest in various settings, from personal relationships to professional environments. For instance, a boss who ignores employee well-being, demands unreasonable hours, and belittles staff exemplifies this toxic trait. The Stoics, especially Marcus Aurelius, emphasize the importance of compassion and understanding as fundamental virtues. According to Stoic philosophy, recognizing the interconnectedness of humanity is essential for living a virtuous life. Consider a historical example. In ancient Rome, the Stoic philosopher Seneca served as an advisor to Emperor Nero. Despite Seneca's teachings on virtue and empathy, Nero's reign became infamous for cruelty and lack of empathy, highlighting the stark contrast between Stoic principles and toxic behavior. This historical context underscores the timeless relevance of empathy and its absence in toxic individuals. Let's pause for a moment. Have you ever encountered someone who seemed completely indifferent to your feelings? How did that affect your relationship with them? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your stories can provide valuable insights and support for others facing similar challenges. The absence of empathy not only affects interpersonal relationships, but also impacts your mental health. Continuous exposure to someone who disregards your feelings can lead to anxiety, depression, and a sense of worthlessness. Stoic teachings offer practical advice for handling such situations. Marcus Aurelius reminds us to maintain our inner peace and not allow the lack of empathy in others to disturb our emotional balance. By focusing on our own virtue and understanding that we cannot control others' behaviors, we can protect our mental well-being. As we continue our exploration, it's important to remember that recognizing a lack of empathy is crucial for safeguarding your mental health. In our next section, we'll delve into the behaviors of controlling individuals and how Stoicism can help you maintain your autonomy. Stay with us and don't forget to like this video if you're finding it helpful. Engaging with these concepts, sharing your thoughts, and reflecting on your experiences can make this content more impactful. Keep watching as we uncover more signs of toxic individuals and provide you with the knowledge to navigate these relationships effectively. Your journey to self-awareness and resilience continues with understanding the dynamics of control and isolation, so stay tuned for the next insightful segment. 3. Control and isolation. Have you ever felt like you're walking on eggshells around someone, constantly monitoring your behavior to avoid setting them off? This feeling often stems from being around a controlling individual. Controlling people exert power over every aspect of your life, from who you spend time with to how you think and feel. Their behavior can be subtle at first, often disguised as concern or love, but it gradually intensifies, leaving you feeling trapped and isolated. One historical example of extreme control is the reign of Henry V, who was notorious for his controlling behavior towards his wives and advisors. His need for control led to drastic measures, including the establishment of a new church just to annul his marriage. This level of control and the isolation it caused reflect the extreme lengths to which some individuals will go to maintain power over others. In personal relationships, controlling behavior might start with small demands, such as deciding what you should wear or who you should talk to. Over time, these demands escalate. They may insist on knowing where you are at all times, monitoring your phone, or even isolating you from friends and family. This isolation ensures that you become increasingly dependent on them, weakening your support network. The Stoics, particularly Epictetus, emphasized the importance of inner freedom and autonomy. They taught that true freedom comes from within, and that we should not allow external forces to dominate our thoughts and actions. Consider a scenario where a partner insists on managing all the finances, claiming it's for the best. Initially, it might seem convenient, but soon you realize that you have no access to money or financial independence. This financial control can make you feel powerless and dependent. The Stoic principle of self-sufficiency becomes vital here. By maintaining control over our own resources and decisions, we uphold our autonomy and protect our well-being. Let's reflect. Have you ever felt controlled or isolated by someone in your life? How did you handle it? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your insights can help others recognize and break free from similar situations. The effects of controlling behavior extend beyond emotional turmoil. They can also impact your physical health. Constant stress and anxiety from walking on eggshells can lead to chronic health issues. The Stoics advise us to maintain our peace of mind by setting clear boundaries and protecting our autonomy. By recognizing controlling behaviors and asserting our independence, we can preserve our mental and physical health. In our next section, we will delve into the deceptive world of pathological lying. Understanding how lies and deceit can undermine trust and create a false reality is crucial for navigating relationships with toxic individuals. Stay tuned and remember to like this video if you find these insights helpful. 4. Pathological lying. Imagine this. You've been friends with someone for years, sharing personal stories and trusting their word, only to discover that much of what they've told you is a fabrication. Pathological lying is a behavior that can shatter trust and leave you questioning reality. Unlike occasional white lies, pathological lies are frequent and unnecessary, often told without any apparent reason. Throughout history, there have been many notable liars whose deceitful behavior left lasting impacts. One famous example is Frank Abagnale, whose life of deception was portrayed in the film Catch Me If You Can. Abagnale posed as a pilot, doctor, and lawyer, forging documents and creating elaborate backstories to support his lies. His story highlights how convincing and damaging pathological liars can be, weaving intricate webs of deceit that are hard to unravel. Pathological liars often fabricate stories to make themselves appear more interesting or important. They might lie about their achievements, experiences, or even their relationships, creating a false persona that can be incredibly convincing. This behavior erodes trust and makes it difficult to distinguish between truth and fiction. The Stoics, particularly Marcus Aurelius, emphasized the importance of living in accordance with truth and nature. They believed that deceit was a fundamental betrayal of one's character and that honesty was crucial for maintaining personal integrity and healthy relationships. Let's consider a real-life scenario. You have a colleague who constantly lies about their contributions to team projects, taking credit for others' work. At first, their confidence and charm might make you believe their stories, but over time, inconsistencies begin to surface. The Stoic principle of vigilance becomes vital here. By staying observant and seeking evidence, you can uncover the truth and protect yourself from being misled. Reflect for a moment. Have you ever been deceived by someone who habitually lied? How did you uncover the truth, and what impact did it have on your relationship? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experiences can help others recognize and deal with similar situations. The consequences of pathological lying extend beyond broken trust. It can lead to a distorted reality where you're constantly second-guessing yourself and your perceptions. The Stoics advise us to remain calm and rational in the face of such behavior, focusing on what we can control, our response to deceit. By maintaining clarity of thought and not allowing ourselves to be provoked, we can navigate these situations with integrity. As we move forward, understanding pathological lying is crucial for safeguarding your mental and emotional health. In our next section, we will explore the traits of inconsistency and unreliability, and how Stoicism can help you maintain stability and trust in your instincts. Stay tuned and remember to like this video if you find these insights helpful. Engaging with the content, sharing personal experiences, and reflecting on how deceit has affected you can make this topic more relatable and impactful. Your journey to self-awareness and resilience continues as we delve into the signs of inconsistency and unreliability, providing you with the knowledge to navigate these complex relationships effectively. Don't miss the next segment where we uncover how to deal with unpredictable behavior using Stoic wisdom. 5. Inconsistency and unreliability. Have you ever known someone who seems to change their personality or opinions depending on who they're with? One moment they're your biggest supporter, and the next they seem distant or critical. This kind of inconsistency and unreliability can be incredibly disorienting and damaging, especially when you're trying to build trust and stability in a relationship. Take, for instance, the historical figure of Benedict Arnold, an American Revolutionary War general who switched allegiances from the American Continental Army to the British Army. His actions were marked by inconsistency and betrayal, making him one of history's most notorious examples of unreliability. His changing loyalties left a legacy of distrust and cautionary tales about the dangers of inconsistency. In our everyday lives, inconsistency can manifest in numerous ways. It might be a friend who is supportive one day and dismissive the next, or a colleague who promises to help with a project but then backs out at the last minute. This erratic behavior can make it difficult to rely on them, leading to frustration and mistrust. The Stoics, particularly Epictetus, teach us the importance of observing behaviors over time and not rushing to judgment based on first impressions. By taking a step back and analyzing the consistency of someone's actions, we can better protect ourselves from the turmoil caused by their unpredictability. Let's think about a scenario. You have a boss who frequently changes their mind about project goals and deadlines. One week, they emphasize the importance of a particular task, and the next, they seem to have forgotten about it entirely, focusing on something else. This inconsistency can create a chaotic work environment and leave you feeling uncertain about how to meet expectations. Stoic philosophy advises maintaining stability by focusing on what we can control, our own actions and responses. By setting personal standards and sticking to them, we can navigate the unpredictability around us. Take a moment to reflect. Have you encountered someone whose inconsistent behavior left you feeling confused or frustrated? How did you handle it? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your insights can help others who might be dealing with similar challenges. Unreliability and inconsistency not only affect trust, but can also impact your mental well-being. Constantly adjusting to someone else's unpredictable behavior can be exhausting and stressful. The Stoics remind us to seek inner stability and not allow external chaos to disrupt our peace of mind. By setting boundaries and managing our expectations, we can mitigate the impact of unreliable individuals. As we wrap up this section, remember that recognizing inconsistency is crucial for maintaining stability in your life. In our next section, we will explore the behaviors of controlling individuals and how Stoicism can help you maintain your autonomy. Stay tuned and don't forget to like this video if you find these insights helpful. Engaging with the content, reflecting on your experiences, and sharing your thoughts can make this topic more relatable and impactful. Your journey to self-awareness and resilience continues as we delve into the signs of controlling behavior and how to assert your independence using Stoic wisdom. Don't miss out on the next segment, where we uncover strategies for maintaining control over your own life amidst external pressures. As we wrap up this exploration into the signs of a toxic individual, it's crucial to remember that recognizing these behaviors is the first step towards protecting your mental and emotional well-being. From manipulation and a lack of empathy to controlling behavior and pathological lying, these toxic traits can significantly impact your life. Understanding these signs through the lens of Stoic philosophy provides powerful tools for maintaining your integrity and peace of mind. The Stoics, with their timeless wisdom, teach us the importance of rational thought, inner freedom, and personal autonomy. By applying these principles, we can navigate the complexities of toxic relationships with resilience and clarity. For instance, Marcus Aurelius's emphasis on living in accordance with nature and truth reminds us of the value of honesty and self-awareness. Epictetus's teachings on maintaining inner freedom highlight the importance of personal boundaries and autonomy. Reflecting on what we've discussed, think about your own experiences with toxic individuals. How have you handled these situations, and what strategies have you found effective? Sharing your thoughts in the comments can help others who may be facing similar challenges. This community is a space for support and learning, where your insights can make a significant difference. Remember, the journey to self-awareness and resilience doesn't end here. It's an ongoing process of learning, reflecting, and growing. As we continue to explore the dynamics of human behavior through Stoic wisdom, stay engaged and curious. There's always more to learn and discover, and together we can build a stronger, more supportive community. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit from these insights. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future content. Let's continue to explore, learn, and grow together. Stay strong, stay wise, and keep living your truth. As we look forward, consider the next steps in your journey. How can you apply what you've learned today to improve your interactions and protect your well-being? Stay tuned for our upcoming videos, where we will delve deeper into practical strategies for setting boundaries, maintaining inner peace, and fostering healthier relationships. Your path to resilience and self-awareness continues, and I'm excited to be part of it with you. Imagine this. You're at a social gathering and someone continually invades your personal space, despite your subtle attempts to create distance. This discomfort you feel is a sign that your boundaries are being disrespected. Setting and maintaining firm boundaries is crucial when dealing with toxic individuals, as it protects your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. One historical example of setting firm boundaries can be seen in the life of Eleanor Roosevelt. As First Lady, she faced immense pressure and criticism, but remained steadfast in her principles and personal boundaries. She championed civil rights and humanitarian efforts, often going against popular opinion. Her ability to set and maintain boundaries allowed her to focus on her values and make significant contributions to society. Setting boundaries starts with self-awareness. Recognize what makes you uncomfortable and why. This awareness is the foundation for establishing limits. The Stoics emphasize the importance of self-reflection and understanding one's own values and needs. By aligning your boundaries with your values, you create a clear framework for what you will and will not tolerate. Let's consider a practical example. You have a friend who constantly asks for favors but never reciprocates. You feel drained and taken advantage of. To set a boundary, you might say, "I value our friendship, but I need us to support each other equally. I can't continue to help if it's only one-sided." This direct communication, grounded in Stoic principles of honesty and mutual respect, sets a clear limit. Reflect for a moment. Have you ever felt your boundaries were disrespected? How did you respond, and what strategies did you find effective? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your insights can help others who might be struggling with similar issues. Consistency is key when enforcing boundaries. It's not enough to state them once. You must consistently uphold them. This can be challenging, especially when faced with resistance or manipulation. The Stoics, particularly Epictetus, teach the importance of discipline and perseverance. By consistently enforcing your boundaries, you demonstrate self-respect and teach others how to treat you. Think about how you can apply this to your life. Perhaps at work, you need to set boundaries around your availability to prevent burnout. You might say to a colleague, "I'm happy to help with this project, but I cannot take on additional tasks beyond my current responsibilities." This not only protects your well-being, but also sets a precedent for respectful interactions. Engage with these concepts and reflect on your experiences. How have setting boundaries impacted your relationships and well-being? Your journey to self-awareness and resilience continues as you practice setting and maintaining boundaries. Thank you for joining me today and being a part of this journey. If you found this helpful, make sure to check out one of the suggested videos on the screen for more insights. Stay strong, stay wise, and keep living your truth. And don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments below. As we move forward, think about the areas in your life where boundaries could be strengthened. How can you use the principles of Stoicism to support your efforts? Stay tuned for our upcoming videos where we will explore more strategies for maintaining inner peace and fostering healthier relationships. Your path to resilience and self-awareness continues, and I'm excited to be part of it with you.